Care of livestock has long been part of Oklahoma's agriculture, but as demand for meat grows, conditions at livestock production facilities have come under increasing scrutiny. The Kirkpatrick Foundation is launching a new initiative designed to promote animal welfare. It brought veterinary ethics expert Dr. Bernard Rollin to Oklahoma, and while he was here, I talked to him about his work and how animal well-being is being addressed by producers. Dr. Rollin, you taught the first course in veterinary medical ethics. What is that?
Well, I guess it's analogous to human medical ethics, but cast in a veterinary context.
What concerns you today with the way animals are treated?
We got an hour? 6 hours? I guess the real problem is that they're treated, particularly in agriculture, as you mentioned, as commodities, as replaceable commodities.
Oklahoma, like your home state of Colorado, was reliant on beef and pork. Hunting and fishing are very popular here. Do you get pushback from this kind of discussion from people in those industries?
Initially, I got a lot of pushback from everybody, but as people in, for example, the beef industry discover, I have no objections to animal production. You know, I'm not an extremist at all. I'm just representative of the ordinary person who says, if we consume an animal, we want to see it live a decent life. And of course, the cattle people, I don't know if you have a background in that, but they still raise animals the way they raised them 200 years ago. So they never went industrial. And when I explain it to them that they are really what the public wants, and that's actually a marketing point, they open their eyes.
Because we have relied on animals for so long, why do you think it took so long to finally start thinking the way you do about animals, tying philosophy and ethics together in that way?
I think that's because ethics was built into the system. You didn't take care of the animals, you didn't do well. You didn't do well, you were out of business, etc. But when it became industrial, and you could manipulate the animals regardless of how you treated them, the public began to have the scale fall off their eyes. And it turns out that the average person, and you try it yourself in the supermarket, wants to believe that the animals they consume live decent lives.
Can the industry and animal ethics coexist, and if so, how does that work?
Good question. The answer, of course, is yes. And the second part of the question is, let them listen to their consumers. Somebody once said that agriculture is the only industry where the industry tells the consumer what they want, you know? I mean, Nike doesn't say, okay, we got black high tops this year. You don't like it? Don't buy sneakers.
Dr. Bernard Rollin from Colorado State University, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.